That was the opportunity Harvick needed.
I really think it was because his car had been so tight that he needed that bottom to really get in the corner hard and get back to the gas. Harvick took advantage of that opportunity. That's all that he needed. We got a lot going on, though.
Jeff Gordon up into the outside wall.
Looks like some damage on the left rear. Almost somebody got into his left rear.
He didn't cut the tire.
We stay under green for the moment. Jeff was running in 5th place. At Kenseth showing some smoke. Remember Mark Martin, Carl Edwards, some of the guys that pitted under this last caution have fresher tires.
Matt's got a left front tire rub. Doesn't look as bad as Sam Hornish's was when he blew it out. And he's still got to be a little concerned.
Back to look at what happened to Jeff Gordon running in 5th position. Racing with Clint Bowyer in the 15.
There's that contact on the left rear.
Well, a good day gone bad again for Jeff Gordon in this chase. Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano for 6th place. While Kevin Harvick has opened up about 10 car lengths on Kyle Busch for the race lead.
What makes this sport so great, we just didn't see Harvick show anything that would give us any idea that even though this is a great racetrack for him, that they had found enough stuff that would get them in this position.
Got to hand it to Gil Martin, the crew chief. He must have made some really good adjustments on that 29. You can see, though, that Keselowski wants just one more point if he can get by Joey Logano.
Jeff Gordon was shown the black flag. He's turning Clint Bowyer into the wall, collecting Joey Logano. Caution flag is out.
That was a real act of a champion.
Almirola slides in. Did the leader take the white flag before the caution came out?
Slip into the garage. Stay straight, right? Fire's gone. Fire's gone. United, fire's back.
Late lapse
Fire
retaliation.
if you want to stop right there. There's a fire truck that can get to you if you stop right there.
Checking with NASCAR. The caution was out before the white flag. We're not done with this race yet.
No, it's down. Now it's down. You're good. Just stay on.
And mayhem in the late laps here at Phoenix. You saw the first incident that cut the tire with Jeff Gordon, put him into the wall. He basically waited on Clint Bowyer to come around and took him out.
All this was happening right in front of Brad Keselowski, and he was racing Joey Logano, and I was afraid they were going to get caught up, or Brad was going to get caught up into it. He somehow got through it.
Jeff has been summoned to the NASCAR hauler for a post-race visit.
Well, they said they were going to let him have at it. That's having at it right there.
That's a year's worth of frustration.
Oh, conflict. The crews are in it. And somewhere in the middle of that is Jeff Gordon.
Clint Bowyer wants his opportunity at this. Can't really blame him.
That's stupid.
Well, the tempers have boiled over here in Phoenix after late race contact between Jeff Gordon and Clint Bowyer, and then a payback. And there are going to be a lot of visitors to the NASCAR transporter after the race. Boyer's crew chief, Bowyer. Gordon's crew chief, Gordon. I'll bet the team owners are in there too.
And this cost Bowyer a lot. It was going to be third in points, just
With still an opportunity.
Yeah, with an opportunity, just a few points behind Jimmy Johnson. He was maybe 7 or 8 points as they were running behind Jimmy Johnson.
The race has been red flagged, by the way. The cars are stopped on the track while they clean up the speedway and get ready for a green-white checker finish.
Yeah, there's a huge amount of oil over in turns 3 and 4 and probably on around where Clint Bowyer had driven his car around for a while. And a lot of torn up cars, but it's going to take a while to get this racetrack in raceable condition again.
So we had shown you the replays of the initial contact between Jeff Gordon and Clint Bowyer racing for 5th position. Then this, the payback, as Brad Keselowski, the championship leader, right in front of him, finds enough room to get by.
See, Almirola got in the oil there and couldn't get his car under control.
You see Clint, he's trying to figure out which way to go. He knows that Jeff's mad. He thought maybe his best shot was to go underneath.
Still there.
Jeff is just very determined to take care of business.
That was a real act of a champion. You okay there?
Only word I can think of is ugly. Ugly situation. And certainly it got uglier back in the garage area, Jamie.
Yes, it certainly did, and it's not over right now. Brian Patty keeping an eye on his driver, Clint Bowyer, who right now has pretty much lost his mind. Brian, what led to that, first of all?
I guess they rubbed getting in turn 3. Obviously didn't see it. I saw the 24 gets the fence, you know, but I don't know. It's kind of crazy the champion will take out like that, but 2 races, you know, Homestead, if we have nothing to lose, I'm pretty sure we'll get it, you know, pretty exciting down there. But it's just a freaking shame that this team is working so hard every week that shit like that happens.
And Brian Patty just told his team, try to get the car finished, and we want to apologize for the language used. It is an unfortunate situation. You heard him talk about the championship repercussions here. They were 3rd in points, and this still is going on down here between the 2 teams. And Clint Bowyer is out in the middle, and Michael Waltrip is holding him back right now, Alan.
What a scene. Now, all this going on as the leader was coming to get the white flag. NASCAR has gone back, checked the cameras and the whole process, the electronic system that they go through, and determined that Kevin Harvick had not gotten the white flag before the caution came out.
All we got to do is look at the film. We were over the start-finish line. We took the white. They say, oh, we were across the start-finish line. I was looking at it. Ain't no way.
Obviously, Gil Martin and Richard Childress disagree with NASCAR's call there.
I'm sure they'd probably have support from their driver, too, if he had any idea exactly when that came. But it's hard to tell as the driver exactly when it happened. But, wow, there's too much going on. But Kevin Harvick's going to have to somehow get it together. He raced that he thought that he had well in hand.
That is not a happy-looking Richard Childress.
There's a bunch of people not very happy right now.
So the action on the track, and then the action continues in the garage area. Don't know how you'd call the third man in there.
See, Gordon was kept away from the action, actually.
Yeah, I thought he was at the bottom of that pile. It looks like they got him pinned into the toolbox, huh?
Slow in front of you. Watch. Watch, 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 watch. Really?
That's a pretty accurate observation from Joey Meyer, spotted for Brad Keselowski. So there they sit, the remainder of the field, while the track gets cleaned up and we get set to go for 2 or more laps of racing. And a crazy turn of events here at Phoenix, starting with the last restart when Kevin Harvick went around the outside of Kyle Busch and got the lead. The contact between Bowyer and Gordon, the retaliation, and then there.
Definitely caution was out before Harvick got there. And I can see Harvick looking at, he's probably looking at the white flag. He didn't see the light.
Yeah. So, Kevin, you got some more work to do. The caution came out before the leader started the last lap. And again, if you're new to NASCAR, if the leader had taken the white flag and started the last lap and the caution came out, then the race would not be restarted. As it is, with the race under caution at its scheduled distance, there'll be a little overtime racing to try and get the fans a green flag finish. Jamie?
Alan Gustafson, the crew chief for Jeff Gordon. Alan, I was listening on the radio. That was premeditated there. He waited out there for him. Why did he get so upset by that move? They weren't racing for the lead.
Well, I mean, it's just, it's about the 5th time that he's run us over. And after a while, you get really frustrated with that. We all work really hard on these cars, and Jeff races everybody with a lot of respect. And, evidently he had enough. If you're going to play that way, if you're going to race that way, then you shouldn't be upset when you get it back.
You're the one that has to fix this race car now. What are your thoughts and impressions on Jeff wrecking this car?
I love Jeff Gordon. I stand behind him 100%, and that's what we had to do. And we'll fix him all day long. And he's a great race car driver, and he knows. Everybody out here will tell you he's as good a race car driver and as a competitor as there is. And if he's tired of it, then it means it's time.
Have you ever seen him that fired up?
I was pretty fired up.
All right, let's go over to Vince.
With Richard Childress, team owner, on that 29 car for Kevin Harvick. There was some dispute as to whether Kevin had gotten past the line before the yellow came out. It looks like replays indicate he had not gotten to the line in time, but we're going to show you the replay here, Richard. But just thoughts on how Kevin has run today and being in this position.
Well, we felt that we had crossed the line, or we were right there on the line when the caution came out. They got to show it to us in a different angle.
Yeah, there's the replay indicating the yellow is out prior to getting to that line, but nice resurgence from the 29 car today, and still with the opportunity to win this race.
Yeah, the fuel's tough right now.
Short on fuel?
Yeah.
Thanks, Richard. Alan?